It is, sir.
It is an asset, okay? So meaning I'm going to take it as it is. So I'm just going to say equipment at cost, okay, 60,500. I'm going to say equipment at cost. Okay, I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to say 60,500. Okay. And then I'm going to take another one. Okay. Which is 23,250. I hope you're following, guys. Let me know if I'm fast for you.
I know, sir.
No, sir. Still following.
Okay, no problem. And then what about this one? An asset?
The
inventory. It is, okay. I'm gonna say, okay, inventory is an asset. But how much is it? It's 6,900 or 6,900. Let's say, is it? Let's see. It's 6,900. Okay. And then we have got another one here, which is 7,000. Sorry. What did I do? Okay. Let me do this. Okay. I've got this one. See this? I'm gonna put it here. 7,000. Okay, and then what about the bank? Remember in 2022? Let's do this before I control you. You and I, we do this. Ne?
It's an overdraft, so it's not an asset.
And we don't even have it.
Oh, there's no value, yes.
Yeah. So it's okay. What about cash at the bank? We do have the cash. Is it an asset?
It is, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So, let's say how much is it? Is 700. Okay. Remember, we're still at the beginning. Short-term loan?
No, not an asset.
No, sir.
No, not an asset. Ne? Sorry, I just wanted to do this. What about the trade creditors?
Not an
No.
asset, sir.
What about the income received in advance?
Not an asset, sir.
Okay, it means we just have to add what we have. So we must add everything that we have here. And that will be the total of the assets. So you can just add for me, and then we take it from there.
So I got 98,300.
98,350. Eh?
Yeah.
So this would be the total assets. Please again, 98,250.
350.
350.
I got 97,000. Let me just recalculate.
Just recalculate. Let's see. Let's just make sure that we have got. This is the total assets.
Okay, it is 98,350.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Are you okay so far?
Yes.
It's no problem. And then obviously the next one, because we're dealing with the statement of assets and liabilities, the next part is going to be liabilities. See? And then we follow the same procedure, and we're going to find liabilities one by one.
Okay.
Okay? Remember,
Okay.
we are still at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
Okay? No problem.
Okay.
We are looking for, okay, the ones that we didn't highlight, obviously it's going to be, we're going to check them. Bank, do we have it?
No.
We don't have, ne?
No.
Okay. Short-term loan, do we have it?
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
No,
No, sir.
we only have it there. Remember, we're on this year, 2022. So what about the trade creditors?
We do have 1,500.
Perfect, we do have. I'm gonna come here and say, you said 1,500, ne?
Yes, sir.
Yes, let me just gonna put it here just for the sake of, because I want them to be in line there. 1,500. Let me do this. I wish I can push the other one, but I think it makes sense, ne? Doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
What about the income received in advance?
It's not, sir. It doesn't fall on the liability.
It is. Remember, it's the advance. It's like the income that you received in advance. So write it down. It's a liability. Remember, when we do the statement of financial position, it's also added to the trade and other payables.
Okay.
Yeah, write it down as a liability. It will always be a liability. It's the opposite of prepaid expense. Sometimes we call it prepaid income. Ne?
Oh,
Don't be confused.
that's what I was
It's
getting
the same as
confused,
prepaid
so
income. Yeah. Let me write it down.
I was gonna
here.
say it is a prepaid.
Yeah, it's a prepaid income, meaning we receive this income. Okay, just let me charge a few seconds, and then let me just charge my laptop quickly. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm back. Okay.
That's fine.
Are you still with me? Okay. Yeah. So it's
Yes,
the
sir.
prepaid income. The income that you received in advance is always what? Don't forget.
Liability, sir.
Not only for this, ne? Yes. Not only for this. Every time you see it, is the opposite of prepaid expense. What is prepaid expense? How can you classify it for me? Where does it fall if it was a prepaid expense? What is the opposite of a liability?
An asset.
Asset.
Is an asset. Yeah. It's gonna be a current asset. Ne? This one is current liability. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're
do
saying
have it, which
prepaid
is
expense is an asset,
always an
and
asset,
then
and then prepaid
okay,
income, a liability. Ne?
okay.
Write it down. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me do this. Any questions so far?
No,
No,
sir.
sir. Not from my side.
From the beginning, these are the only two amounts which we have, because those are the balances at the beginning. Okay. So we just have to add them together and find the total liability. Total liabilities here at the bottom. Is it 1,900?
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Yes. So those are the total liabilities. Let me just exit like this. just for control, so you can see. It doesn't look good, but it's okay. You get me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sometimes I always try to make everything perfect, only to
Yeah.
forget that these are just calculations. You are still gonna put them nicely. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. Now, so this is the first step. Remember, this is when we are at the end of 30th of April 2022. This means will be the opening balance for next financial year. When will the next financial year start?
Um,
So it'll finish.
Start?
Oh, so the start of this one.
Yeah, of the start of the next financial year.
Oh, wait, let me count.
If we ended here, when will be the first, the next period? When will it
May.
start? If we end here,
April.
first of
May.
May
Yes, sir.
2020,
22.
2022,
Yes,
of
sir.
which it will be the
Yeah.
year that will end when?
Say again, sir.
So if we start on the 1st
Yes.
of May 2022,
Yes.
when will
Yes.
it end? When will it end?
It will be the following year, June.
July.
Remember, our year ends April every year.
So like every year it ends on April.
Yes, according to our books. It's gonna be this year, April 2023, but I'm still coming to it. Don't worry.
Okay.
It will be April 2023 because our year ends on the 30th of April every year. So meaning every year will end on 30th of April, but 2023, 2024, 2020, it doesn't matter which year, but we will end on the 30th of April and we'll start on the 1st of May.
Okay.
So
Doesn't
this is
matter
Don't
which
worry, I was
year.
just checking.
for everything, all financial years.
No, only for this. Yeah, but
okay.
for this question, for this company, for this business,
Okay.
for Mary Hip,
Okay.
which is Mary Treats. Yeah. Why am I saying that? Is because you can see here they are set for the 30th of April and can you see now? These are the financial years. So we end
Oh, it's
April,
telling
we
you.
end April. Yeah, they are telling us.
Okay.
It's not always the years, it depends. Okay. Remember, our main aim here is now we need to remember account equation.
Yes, sir.
Remember account equation. Give me the
Yes, sir.
account equation. And what does it say? It says assets.
Assets equals equity
equity
plus
plus
or liabilities plus.
Owner's equity.
Yes.
Yes.
But our main aim here is to find owner's equity.
Yes.
So owner's equity will be,
Assets minus liability.
remember?
Minus.
I like that. Yes. And remember, the owner's equity here just represents what? I'm just going to write it for the sake of understanding. In brackets here, I'm going to write, because that's a fact. It's a fact, but we just call it owner's equity. Can you see now?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes. So now what we do, we'll say owner's equity equals. Now we know our assets here. Our assets are 98. Can you see them on top?
Yes, sir.
And we
Okay,
minus
yes.
1,900.
1,900.
How much will be the owner's equity?
Uh, 96,450.
Thank you
Yeah, I
so
got the
much.
same one.
So, yes, that this is the owner's
Owner's
equity
equity.
for 30th of April 2022. It's the same as the capital balance at the end of April 2022. Don't be confused.
Okay.
Someone
Okay.
can ask a question and say, why do we calculate capital? It's because the question says we need to calculate profit or loss. And we know that profit affect capital. If we can know the capital, it's going to be easy for us to find profit and loss. But for now, I don't want to confuse you. Let's take it step by step.
Okay, I see this.
Are you with me?
No,
Yes.
okay, before we can go further. So I think you remember this, something called statement of changes in equity under sole trader.
Yes. Yes, sir.
We always take capital, and then that capital must be the opening balance. I'm just writing it just for the opening balance, if you remember very well. And we always have additional contribution. I don't know if you remember this. We did this last year, I
I
think,
do, sir.
or this
And I
year, I'm
think
not
there's
sure.
drawings.
And then we always add, remember, the profit for the year. Remember? But if you made
Oh,
loss, remember, you must minus loss. Ne?
okay, yes, sir.
Can you see now? And then we less, as you said, remember this?
Yes, sir. And then you have the balance for
And
that.
the answer will always equal.
Okay.
But this will be what? The closing.
Okay.
Can you see what they want here? It's the same thing that we need, but what is tricky about it? Ne? They want us to find this either loss. Can you see now?
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it means if I can know the capital at the beginning, I can know additional, I can know drawings, I can know capital at the end, I can easily calculate the difference, which is going to be what? Profit or loss. But for now, it won't make sense. But in a nutshell, we're trying to find either profit or loss. So we're trying to find this so that it can be easy for us to calculate. So what we calculated so far, we calculated this amount of 9648. This is what? Let me just write it here to show you that this is the same thing. Because if you don't, if you will think that it's something new, it's not new. So now we just found the opening. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes, sir, it does.
Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. Sir.
Yes. So don't worry. Let's find them one by one until we find the. It's gonna help us to find the one in the middle. This one, but it's okay.
Okay, so we have to do each one.
So yes, we have to do each one.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do the same thing we did up here. Statement of this statement. We're gonna do the same thing, but for which year? For
2023.
the 2023. Can you see now? I'm gonna do one for 2023. So this one we're gonna try and find this one. Can you see now? This one was 2022. Can you see now? Sorry, what did I do? Because I want you to understand this. I don't want you to memorize this. So this was just 2022. Ne? So
Yes,
now we are finding this. Yes, because 2022 is the end of our period. So we're gonna find that one, but we must do the same thing we did up there,
Okay.
but for 2023. So we're gonna say we start with what? Assets as
Also, the
usual,
exact same thing. So with the assets liability.
and then we do the same thing. So I can
Okay.
even do this. Yeah, yes. What I can do, because I know I'm just gonna copy this because I know for sure that I'm gonna have same, but the amounts are gonna be different. I'm just trying just to save time. Can you see now? So I'm just gonna put them here and then remove these amounts. I hope you understand what I'm doing.
Yes, sir, because it's just the same template, different.
Are you with me? Yeah, definitely. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and check. Can you see now? So I'm gonna go and check the information now. Can you see here at the end I've got 72500? This one.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So for finisher, I'm gonna take this one. Let me just do this. I'm just gonna do this. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then for this one, it didn't change. Can you see now it's the same? In other words, it didn't change. It's okay, but just what you have. Don't worry, as long as okay.
So why
then
wouldn't it change?
It means that nothing, according to them, nothing was bought. So we started
Okay.
with 23,250 and we still have 23,250. We didn't buy any.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, we still have to check the additional information. We'll see when we go there. But most of the time, the reason will be we did not buy anything during the period. I hope you are following, guys. I don't want to just write without you understanding.
Still following, yes.
So far, so making
Stop
sense.
me. Yeah. Okay, just stop me the minute you feel like you are lost. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. And then cash on hand. No, before that, yeah, cash on hand, I do have it as 750 because I'm just using that template. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. So the exact same thing we did too.
Yeah, but different
Change
amounts.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Same procedure. Okay. Remember, we're checking this one. So in other words, we recorded this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. So this one we cannot remember. As we said, this is what? Overdraft.
Yes.
So it's going to be a liability.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Remember, for now, we're looking for the assets. So those are the only assets which I found because these ones are what? Like we said before, they are liabilities. So what we need to do is to add what we see here. And we're going to have total assets. We're going to have total assets here. I'm going to put them here.
So I got 110,800.
Okay. Like this, ne?
Yes.
Yes. This will be our total assets for 2023. Okay. Same procedure. I'm going to have liabilities. And then with the liabilities, again, I'm just going to copy that one because I've got similar, even though I'm going to have some additional, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to come and bring it here because we do have similar information. But the amounts will change definitely. Okay, but we can go and check these ones. The order doesn't matter. We can start with these ones. Can you see now? We have this.
Yes.
This one. You agree with me? And I'm gonna put it there. Yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna have this one, which is 1,000. So I hope you are still following us.
Yes.
So we
still
have
following.
this one and this one. But remember, we do have additional one because this one, remember, we didn't have it under 2022, but this one we said is also a liability, remember?
Oh, yes. Overdraft.
But for 2023. So I can put it here.
So we'll go under
Doesn't
liability.
matter. That's true. And the amount was 1,250. And then I think we also have another one here, short-term loan.
Yes, sir.
This one? Yes, which is 10,000. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. It does make sense.
Yes, sir. It does.
Yes. And we just find our total liabilities. Remember, we just use the given figures. We don't do anything for them. We're going to adjust them thereafter. Don't worry. We're going to have the total here.
So I got 22,850.
850. See, this is the total liabilities. Okay. And then the same thing we did here. Remember this?
Yes, sir.
The same thing we did here, we're going to do it for this year. We're going to come here. Now we're dealing with 2023. Same thing. Can you see now? And then I'm just going to say, okay, equals. So our assets are 110,800, of which you can see on top. If you don't see, let me know. Minus 850. So we're going to get the equity for 2023.
So I got 87,950.
87.
950.
Perfect. So this one is the one for 2023. Remember, we're under this now. Are you with me?
Yes. Okay. That makes sense.
So I can come and put it here. I just found this one.
Oh.
Can you see now?
Yes. That makes sense.
87. Yes.
Yes.
It's just that it's given in a different, that's what they call it, incomplete records. In other words, you are working back. Usually we find the, remember, usually we must find this 87. Now we know 87
Yes,
before. We want
before,
what's
yes.
in between. We're going to
Yes.
calculate what is in between, of which can be a little bit tricky to others. We're going to work back. I'm also going to give
Okay,
you a
working
formula
back.
for doing this. You'll see.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, usually, remember, usually we take these, we add these, we add this, we less this, we less this, we add this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now, because we are dealing with what we call the incomplete records, this section is called incomplete records. We do the opposite. We start from the bottom up there. So we just do the opposite. We come from here to there, because usually we come from here from our past experience. We come here, we go down there. So now we come from here and then we go back there, meaning we do the opposite. What we used to add, we are going to less. I don't know if it makes sense.
So it does make sense.
Yes, so we basically use
Because there's no
opposite.
values, so now you have to work backwards.
Yes, I'm working back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the equity. I'm going to start here, because usually we start there. I'm going to start here. I'm just going to put a code. Therefore, I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to call it equity as at 30th of April 2023, because we're working back. So we do have it, which is just next to me, 87,950. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
Yes. So if you put this is the amount. This is what the one I took. This one. So this is, remember, you don't have to do this. I'm just trying to explain. You don't have to do
Yes,
this.
yes. It's easier to understand like when you write.
I'm
it.
just trying to show you that
Yes.
whatever they're writing here is the same as what we have here, but here we do the opposite. So usually we take this, remember we normally minus, so this one we're not gonna minus now, we do the opposite. We take this one, we're gonna minus the equity asset. Let's say less, let me just say equity as at 30th April 2022. Usually this one at the beginning is added. Now we minus it. You see, which is, you agree with me, is 94650.
Yes, the 94.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 94650. So
Okay.
I'm gonna minus, let me just put it in brackets. 94, is it 94?
So I
I think
think
it's
it's 96450.
450.
450. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Can you see now? And then we can just find the balance. So usually they say this is before adjustments, but it doesn't matter. Usually they say this is.
So the difference I got was minus 8,500 or negative 8,500.
Is it negative? Let's see. Let's see. Just hold for a moment. Okay, let's double check. Now I want to check something now. Can we double check here?
Yes, sir. Which one?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Let's double check 2023. Ne?
Okay, let me.
Let's double check. Just add this like again. I don't know. Let's just
Okay.
add this.
Let me just add it.
Yes, sir. 22850.
22850.
Yes.
So meaning short-term loan is 10,000, eh?
Yes. Yes, it was.
And then trade creditors 10,600.
Yes. Let me double check, sir.
And then income received in advance
1,000.
1,000. And then bank savings. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's okay. It's okay. Just wanted to double check. Because sometimes when you see a negative, you just question it. It's okay. So, how much did you get as a negative?
Minus 8,500.
Thank you. Because all the figures are here, ne? Yes. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just double check.
Yes.
Yeah. So remember, sometimes you question, how do we get negative? Yes, possible. Remember, this business is not perfect. Sometimes we do
Yes, sir.
losses, ne? Just double checking something quickly. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for that. So far, are you still with me?
So you broke up there.
Yes, so it was breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, no. Okay, but now you can hear me clearly.
I can hear you now, yes, sir.
Okay, sorry about that. No. Okay, now I want us to come here. Can you see at least now we found this, and we've used them already. Remember now we're working back. I said this one minus that one. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now what we're going to do, we're going to check any information about the additional contribution. If we have it, no problem, no problem. We have to go, we're not going to look for this one because we're looking for this one. We're not going to find this one on the information because we're looking for this information. Remember I said we're looking for this.
Yes, sir.
Remember?
So we
So
won't
this
give it
one.
to
So
her.
I'm also going to check for any possible what? Drawings, okay? But
Okay.
we will be controlled by the information given to us. But at least we expect things to happen. Can you see this formula is guiding us? But if
Yes.
you find any income or expense, obviously you must just ask yourself, what impact does income has on the profit? Obviously, incomes will increase profit and expenses will decrease profit. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go and check the
Yes.
information so that it can make sense. Okay. Now, let's come here. They say the furniture and equipment on the 30th of April. They are talking about these two.
Yes.
Can you see this one? 2022,
Yes.
because they did mention this. They said they belongs to Mary's mother, who gave it piecemeal to her as a gift
Yes. Yes.
to use in the business. It doesn't matter whether it's a gift or not. The fact is, it's going to be used in the business.
Business.
It
Yes.
will be classified as what?
An asset.
An
As
asset.
as an asset at the same time capital.
Okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, but remember, it took place in 30th of April. Now, they say the exact dates of these contributions are unknown. Can you see this is going to be very tricky? They say they are not unknown. Remember, it won't affect the capital. It doesn't matter when did you contribute. The fact is capital has taken place, but this one is from the previous year. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
The only challenge is when by the time when we calculate depreciation, we are not going to know when did we buy this asset. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But we're going to deal with it by the time when we deal with the depreciations. Now we're not dealing with the depreciations, we're dealing with the contributions. Remember, we're still on air during this period. Can you see now?
Yes.
Are you with me? They say on 30th of April, what is this year? What is this? Is this year, remember? This is what?
Yeah.
Our current. Remember, this is our current. This is our current. This is our. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
They say Mary
Yes, that makes sense.
purchased. Yes, Mary purchased what? One more. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm telling you, even if they did not tell us that Mary bought more furniture, we can see the furnitures increased from 60,000 to 72,500. Even if they did not tell us, we would know. Are you with me?
Okay. I see. Yes, sir.
Yes, though it doesn't matter, but at least they gave us information. So it doesn't matter. It means everything has been recorded. We don't have to record new information. The only thing that we must know is how much is the new asset. So if I may ask, how much is the new asset that I bought here? You can just tell me now. Use the calculator. The new furniture.
So you subtract
Yes,
72,000
it's in-
minus. Okay.
minus this one.
Uh, 12,000.
12,000. So 12,000 is the new asset that we bought. So it's going to be very useful at a later stage. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
No problem. On the 1st of March 2023, Mary purchased more equipment on credit. For how much? 5,700. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Mary only informed you about this transaction after the above list was prepared. And I understand why. Can you see, according to the equipment, Nothing has been bought.
Yes, sir. Stay the same.
If they recorded this 5.7, it should have increased. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So this means for equipment, the new equipment that has been bought during the year was 5.7, but unfortunately they did not record. That's why we're going to record it now.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, but now it takes us somewhere. Sorry, I think we should have noted this before we started. So it means this balance must change.
Okay.
So the
Fair.
new balance was supposed to be how much here?
So would it be
You must add this to
28,950?
28,950.
50.
Are we together? So
Yes, sir.
remember, I think we should have noted this before. Remember the importance of reading the information beforehand.
Okay, so you're saying in future we must do this first?
Yeah, we
Okay.
must do this first because this one, remember, now it's gonna affect this one. Remember, sorry about that. What is this? Is it a finisher or equipment?
sir.
Equipment. So it means
Yes.
it was supposed to come and affect this one. Can you see this one? But it will come
Yes.
and fix it. This was supposed to be 2.8 at the end. I don't know if you understand me what I mean.
Okay. No.
Remember
Yes, sir.
at the beginning. Yeah. So let me just write it so that you can. It's gonna be 2.8. Let's go back. How much is it? It was supposed 2.8950. Yes. Please let it make sense. I want you to understand this so that you can understand why do I put 28 here? Because at the end it was not. Remember, you even questioned this thing and say, why did it not change?
Yes, sir. I remember saying
It's
our comments the same.
if we read if we read this information beforehand, we should have known that at the end is 20. It was supposed to be 28,950 because they forgot to record this 5,700. They forgot. They told us here.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, but don't worry. We're gonna we're gonna change the figures thereafter. In other words, some of the figures here will change. Ne? This is the disadvantage of using a PDF. If it was Excel, you just change it quickly.
Sure, it's much easier, sir.
But it's okay. It's okay. But remember, it is a lesson we're learning here. Does this make sense? 5.7.
It does. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, no problem. We have done. Remember, we're just analyzing the information for now. Now, they say during 2023 financial year, he withdrew 20,000. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, we'll come back to this one. You know why I said we'll come back to the drawings? So I want us to deal with these assets and finish them. So the reason why we are analyzing them like this is because I want us to jump. We'll come back to this one. It's a drawings. You know that it's a drawings, ne? This one.
Yes, sir.
I want us to deal with this one first. The depreciation. On what? On the furniture, and the depreciation on what? On equipment. They set 20% for equipment and 15% for what? For furniture. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
But
yes,
even if I cannot jump this one, I can still do this. Okay, we know that we have got drawings here. So drawings, remember, it is part of this calculation, meaning this is the drawings. I can just write it in advance. Are you with me?
So this was the value, the one
Of
where
the
they said you
drawings?
do 20,000 for something.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
no. This is a different.
Oh.
Remember, here is the drawings here. So I'm just gonna show you because I wanted to skip this one. I don't want to confuse you. So this one is drawings.
It's 2.2.
2.2, ne? I'm just putting it in advance so that you can understand by the time when I come back, okay?
Okay.
I'm still gonna explain it to you. This is the
Oh,
drawings,
okay.
okay? We'll come back to it, okay? Remember, if the owner takes something for own use, we always call it drawings. Can you see? The owner took how much? 20,000 for her home. That's why we
Yes.
call it a drawings. Okay, but we'll come back to it. Let's focus on the depreciation here. Now, let's start with the finisher. Finisher, we started with how much? 60,500. We had a new one. In other words, here we've got an old one and the new one. So we need to depreciate them. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But remember, this finisher, we don't know when did you buy it. What we can do is to just say we're going to depreciate it from this period because we don't know when did we buy it. We're going to only depreciate it from the 2022. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So for depreciation, let me write it here. For the depreciation on finisher, so we're gonna have the old and the new. Let's start with the old. Even if here it won't make any difference because the period is the same, but let's separate them so that in future, if you've got different, let me just write finisher like this. So the old one, do you agree with me if I say the old one is 60,500?
Yes, sir.
And they said it must be 15%.
Yes.
According to the information down there. But because it's for the whole year, because it's from here to there. So from here to there, obviously, is the whole year. You can say times 1 or times 12 over 12. Can I leave it?
Yes,
Will
sir.
you understand if I just do this? Yes, just do that for me and tell me how much you get.
Uh, 9,075.
9,075. That is the old one, okay?
Okay, and then we'll do it again for the new one.
For the new one, yes. I'm gonna do it for the new one separately. So I'm gonna start with the new one. But the new one, remember, it was how much? We did calculate here. It's 12,000.
Yes, sir.
Times 15%. And again, they told us that remember, they didn't tell us when did we buy it. We just say we bought it at the beginning of the year because there's no date. They just told us, let's see. They said, no, let's see. Before we do that, on the 30th, let's see. Before we do the calculation there, okay, these ones, we don't know. But they say on the 30th of April, Mary. Okay, we must be careful. When they say on the 30th, it means at the end of the period here. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So meaning during the year, it was not there. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So meaning I cannot depreciate it because it was not there, because it was bought at the end of the current year. I don't know if it makes sense or not.
Yes,
Oh,
because it wasn't during the
yes,
year,
sir.
so it was at the end.
It was not during the year, so we didn't have it at all. So we just have to say this one is going to be, I'm just going to write 0 here so that you can know in future. Otherwise, we should have calculated depending on when did we buy it. I don't know if it makes sense.
Okay, yes, sir. No, it does make sense.
It does make
this
sense.
is at the end, so I'm alright. It's not
This
during
is
the
the
year.
end. They bought it, yes. So if they bought on the 30th of April and I'm
Yeah.
ending on the 30th of April, it doesn't
Yeah.
even have a day.
No, there's no time. Yeah.
There's no time, so I can't
Okay.
depreciate.
That makes
But if
sense.
they said on the 1st, because they can say on the 1st of April, we should have
Yes, sir.
depreciated for 1 month.
1 month, 30 days. Okay. That makes sense.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I only have that for the finisher there. So we must do the same for the equipment. So I'm going to write equipment. and I'm gonna start with the old one, equipment. So how much was the old one? You agree with me if I say 23? 250 is the one that we started with.
Yes, sir.
How many percent for equipment? They put us here is 20%. Okay. Oh, what is happening here? A virus. I don't know what's happening. Guys, can you see what is this thing doing? It's painting. But it's okay.
Ours is doing its own thing.
I don't know what is happening. So I'm gonna say times 20%. Please help me.
So I got 4,650.
Okay, guys. Okay, 4,650. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And I'm gonna have, remember we had a new equipment. How much was it? The new equipment.
5,700.
Yes. The new 5,700 times 20%. But at least they told us when did they buy it. Ah, this thing is doing something. I think it's the problem is the PDF here. Okay, let's go there. They said we bought it when? 1st of March. How many months?
1.
Not 2.
So which transaction or like which number are we looking at? Like where did it tell
We're
us?
looking at this one on the
Oh,
1st
2.1.
of March 2020.
Oh,
Yes.
so 2 months, because the whole of March and the whole of April.
Yes. So I'm gonna say, okay, can you see now it's okay, this thing. It was still breathing. It's gonna be times 2 divided by 12. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. So I got 19. Wait, no.
19.
190.
190.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Please look at these depreciations and ask me questions if you still need clarity on this.
No, sir.
No.
So just the
I'll
value
go through
So far.
that we put for the new one, like you put
Yeah.
the 5,700. Why wouldn't we
Yes.
put? Oh, the 28,950 is both combined. So we wouldn't.
This one.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sir.
Okay. But you understand?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. So, and can you see the importance of separating them is because the other one was for the full year and the other one was only for 2 months. So you cannot combine them. And if they were having the same period, we should have used this amount of 28,950. But they don't have the same period.
It's two separate.
Yes, because of the period.
Okay.
This is 2 months. This is 12 months.
Okay, that answered my question. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. So now we find our depreciations. We must add all these our depreciations.
So like add all of them together or add equipment and then furniture?
No, we must. Remember, depreciation, it doesn't matter. We must add all of the depreciations together.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got 13,915.
13,950. Okay, no problem. So that is the total depreciation. What we need to ask ourselves, we need to go back here and ask ourselves. Remember here, this formula doesn't have depreciation. Can you see this formula
No,
here?
sir.
But depreciation affects profit or loss. Does that make sense?
It does, yes, sir.
Yeah, but we need to come here and show it. What impact will depreciation have on the profit? A negative impact or a positive impact?
A negative, sir.
So we will come in less depreciation. Remember, we're trying to calculate the profit here. So we're gonna come here and less. How much is it? That total?
13,915.
950. Please, when you are presenting this answer, when you submit, just show them in brackets how you found it, or if you have shown it somewhere like I did here, you can just show this calculation somewhere and show them that you added these two. You can put them in brackets, but you must have a way of showing calculations. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes. So can you see now the depreciation? So it means all the expenses will be deducted and all the incomes will be added here. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Depreciation is an expense. That's how we minus it.
Okay.
Yes.
The
that makes
difference is 5,415.
No, now we don't have to add anything. We still have to go through the information, remember, and check other expenses or incomes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're still going through the information here. So it means we have dealt with this one. It's okay, depreciation, and we have to go and check the other information. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this we said is drawings, obviously. I will come back to the drawings, it's okay. But the order doesn't matter, so don't worry, but I just want to finish with the drawings, it's okay. Now we can look at 2.4. Remember, we're looking for incomes and expenses. They said the loan was obtained on the 1st of October. The interest on loan is charged at 15% for loan period allowed. Payable monthly as from the 30th of October 2022. Due to limited cash, Mary defaulted on April payment. The loan is repayable on the 31st of June 2023. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, they say this loan was acquired on the 1st of October 2022. So now we ask ourselves here, do you think that we must calculate the interest?
You do, yes, sir.
We do, because this is the additional information. Let's see here. Okay, Mary, okay, loan is repayable. Can you see the challenge here is, check here. Can you see this one here about, okay, let's see, we did calculate. They said, okay, must be taken into, they said, no problem. No, I get your point. So let's calculate the interest on this one, on loan. When did we calculate from where we got it? To make it simple, ne? Remember, we're dealing with the figures for the current year. If you can do this, it will make sense. Are you still with me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So do you agree with my period?
Yes.
I do, yes, sir.
Okay, the loan was obtained here according to them. Do you agree with me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So it means we can only calculate the interest from here to
Okay.
how many months?
7.
7 months. Okay.
That's
So we must
No,
take
8.
the loan.
6. Oh, so I said 6.
Okay. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months.
7. Sorry, 7, sir.
No problem. So we need to take this loan. You can see that it took place during the period of 10,000. And then we need to calculate the interest. So we're going to say 10,000. Where is it? It's this one. We're going to say 10,000. How many percent is the loan interest they give us? Times 15%. Times
15.
7 over 12. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
That's the interest that we need to calculate.
Uh, 875.
875. That is the interest on loan. So we can, this one, for example, here. Okay. Let me do this. We can go there and say, which impact will the interest on loan have on the profit, less or add?
So less.
Less. So if you want, you can put that calculation in bracket, ne?
Okay.
Okay. So you can just put that calculation, remember that calculation down there, just put it in brackets here or somewhere else, doesn't matter. Any question?
No, sir.
No problem. Remember, we're still checking. Now, number 5 here. Your invoice for accounting fees rendered for 2023 amounted to how much? 2,000. Mary undertook to pay during May 2023. Okay? Now,
Yes.
accounting fees, what impact do you think will it have on our profit? Less or add?
It is less, sir.
Less. It's an expense, okay? I'm gonna less accounting fees.
But then, sir, it says
Yes.
that you paid in May.
Remember,
So,
they said May's next year. Are you with me?
yes, sir.
But remember, if it is May, it means it's accrued. It means it's still outstanding. Remember, it doesn't
Oh,
matter
that's why we're
whether
treating it as an expense.
yes, expense. Remember, whether
Okay,
you're gonna
okay.
it's outstanding. So the fact is the expense has been incurred. That's how we use the expense as 2,000. We can't wait until
Okay,
unless
makes sense.
if it was paid already for May, is then that we're supposed to deduct it. Let's say add it back. I don't know if it makes sense. It will be an
It does make
advance. Yes. So the fact that the expense is incurred, we need to make sure that we consider it this year. Remember, this is
Okay.
not cash. It's not cash. The cash will be paid next period, but the expense has been incurred.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Usually, they call this, let me just write it down here. They call the whole thing that I'm doing here, these are called, oh, sorry. What did I do? I'm just going to write it down here and drag it. So these are called are you with me? The whole thing that I'm doing here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, there are adjustments. I'm adjusting. Remember, to adjust is either adding or lessing, depending on the information. I know it's a bit hectic, guys, today, but it's okay. It's a lesson. Okay, you'll get used to it. Okay.
So this one means
This one, I know. That's why you selected this one. You realize that, hey, this one is not easy to deal with, but it's okay.
I knew, sir. I knew Sylvester can do it. He's getting
It's
PhD,
okay.
so
Let's
it's a
do it
joke.
together. It's okay. We do it together. You know. That's why I say I always challenge myself. You know, see, I always do. You know, as a teacher, as a lecturer, you know, you prepare before you go to class. But when I come to you, I like learning with you on the spot. I challenge myself. I challenge myself, and I like it when I do it with you guys.
I as well.
I only check it there after. But it's
Oh,
okay. So don't worry. I'm also trying to challenge myself. Don't worry. So okay, I can take this one. Now let's go back to this one. It's not like we were afraid of it. No, we just wanted to. So let me ask you a question. This one is drawings. Is here, ne? Remember I said as long as you are following these, you do the opposite. Are we going to add drawings or less drawings?
you would add drawings, so
We'll add drawings because I'm going back. Can you see now?
yes.
So I'm gonna come here and then just add drawings here. We add drawings. $20,000. Any question?
No, sir.
No problem. So the only ones that we just do as we do before is like these expenses, like expenses and incomes. Those ones we just have to do whatever because they affect profit directly. They are not part of the formula. You can't do the opposite because they are not part of the formula. Can you see now?
Okay, yes, sir.
So next time, if you have, can you see we don't have additional contribution. Let's say for example here they said during the year we made additional contribution of 5,000. Obviously it was supposed to be here. I'm just giving an example, ne?
Yes.
So if we had additional information, they said we had a contribution of 5,000, we're supposed to be like this. But when it comes to this, we're supposed to do the opposite. Were you supposed to add it or less it?
So you would subtract.
Was supposed to minus that contribution here. Can you see? Less additional
Yes.
contribution. But I
Okay,
don't
so
have
everything's
it.
like inverted.
Yes, because we're trying to find something. Can you see now? In between here. So but we
Okay,
don't
yes,
have
sir.
it. Okay. Now we are going because we don't have any other information here. If you can check, we've dealt with all the other information. So what we need to do, we just come here and start here, and then we fill. So to make it simple, you can start with the 20,000 because it's positive, and minus everything up to there. Or you can, you know, I trust your calculator. You can still start with the negative, but I prefer to start with the positive and then minus whatever.
So I got negative 23,290. Oh no, wait. Negative 5,900. Negative 5,290.
Is it a negative, ne?
Yes, yes.
Meaning we got estimate. Remember the question says they want you to calculate estimated loss or profit. But in
Yes.
our case, we found estimated loss for the year. Give it to me. Negative.
Negative 5,290.
Thank you so much. So we found a negative in this case.
Okay, yes, sir.
No, by the way, before we can continue, remember, I forgot. Remember, we were just going with the flow. So when you do this assignment, ne, remember we still have to change here. I don't know if it makes sense. Where is it? We have changed it here. So this one will change this total.
Okay, yes, sir.
No, let's change it when we're still here so that we cannot make mistakes. So this one, you're just gonna increase it by how much? By 5.7, eh? Just say 110 because we increased this one by 5.7 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. It is this one, 5.7. So, or you can add again if you do, because this balance is gonna change. You can just add 5.7 here. We can add again.
So I got 116,500.
Yes, 500, né? No problem. So, and then it's gonna change this one. Yes. And then we just minus this one, and then it's gonna change this total.
93,650.
650. And then it's gonna change this one. This is 2023, né? It's gonna change this one. $93,650. It's gonna change this one. Is it 93? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And then, sorry guys, it's gonna change this one a bit. This one minus this is gonna change this one.
The difference is 2,800. Also negative 2,800.
2,800. Unfortunately, it's gonna change this one. Sorry.
Okay, let me just calculate
being an
something.
accountant. He's being an accountant today.
410.
410. Perfect. Just because of that, remember this one. This one.
So it was a positive 410.
The information beforehand. Okay. Is it positive?
Yes, yes.
Did you get a positive? Ah,
Yes, sir.
we get a okay. We got
Yes.
a positive. No problem. So it's gonna be estimated profit.
Profit, okay.
Okay.
Yes. 410. Yep. Let's save it.
Yo, those on a lot.
It's too long, I know it's too long, but it's okay as long as you get. I want you to go and sit down. When you do it again, obviously when you put nicely, and then you're gonna learn again. Okay? Yes. Are you still with me?